Hello everybody, my name is Katrinka, I'm a professional singer and a vocal coach, and welcome back to my channel. I have to give you props for being very persistent, my beloved girlies, boys, everyone who's right now interested, because you've been in so many comments in so many videos being like, Ailee, we need that. We need you to look at her. So before I react to some singers, sometimes I look into like who they are, what they do. I do not look into music or listen to music because I want to have it like a first time reaction. But she has a really fascinating record of covers of her original songs, and apparently she is a very stunning vocalist. And that's where I started to be really excited. So far, the Dingo series has been treating me so well. They've given me one whole Mamamoo medley. They've given me IU. I actually discovered IU through the Dingo series, and now everything collided perfectly because you wanted me to react to Ailee for the longest time. And Ailee just did her medley on 킬링보이스 Dingo, and I am excited. So let's get into that. If you are interested in everything music and singing related, this is the right place for you, so please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much to everyone who supported my first music video with my original song. If you haven't seen it yet, please go give it a check. I will really appreciate it. Also, let me know down in the comments on the video how you enjoyed it. And now, without any further ado, Ailee, 킬링보이스, let's get into that. Ah, she's so cute. Look at her outfit.
네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 가수 에일리입니다. 네, 킬링보이스의 에일리. 제가 사실 킬링보이스를
Oh,
굉장히
I try to find subtitles, but apparently they are just Korean auto-generated subtitles. I'm so sorry, guys.
찾는 편이거든요. 그래서 오늘 이렇게 출연하게 되니까 뭔가 기분이 묘하기도 하고 긴장도 되고 되게 기쁘고 행복해서 오늘 즐기고 갈
That outfit is
예정입니다.
stunning.
네, 여러분 응원 많이 해주셨으면 좋겠고요. 그럼 시작해 볼까요? 뮤직 큐.
Heaven.
네가 있는 곳에 나도 함께 할게. 네가 가는 곳에 나도 함께 갈게. 이거 우리 댄서분들이랑 같이 해야 되는데. 널 위해서 매일 웃고 널 위해서 기도하고 네 생각에 잠들고 널 부르면 눈을 떠 내 옆에서 지켜주고 내 옆에서 감싸주는
She has a stunning tone quality. It's a little nasal, but it's because of the placement that she's using. The placement is very good. Technically, it's one of my favorite placements. When singers use this, they usually handle their middle register and switches into higher registers very easily. They do not push into their voice too much. They don't strain it because the placement is here. That's where they're locating their voice. And it's a great technique, but it's also adding a tiny bit of a nasal timbre to her voice. I like the very light diffusion to the head voice, just a very tiny. She's not pushing into the head. Just a tiny touch up there. Okay, so first of all, she's a complete stunner. I don't know if you have like a factory for gorgeous people in there, but I need one for myself. I kind of noticed a very similar technique to what IU is using. It's mainly because of that fantastic placement. Fixing a sound here makes it sound a tiny bit nasal, but it's such a good technique to use because it lifts a heavy weight off your voice, so it doesn't strain it. It is a great pathway into higher tones. It's a great pathway to pass through mix to head voice. You could see that, like, the switches to head voice were super effortless. She was playing with just a tiny little bit air. She was using it very wisely. So for example, when she switched into her head voice, it was just like a tiny touch, just like a slight touch, and back to where we are situated before.
여러분 이 노래 꼭 크게 따라 불러주셔야 돼요. 아시겠죠? 함께한 날이 얼마 있네. 지난 시간이 억울해서.
She's not afraid of that chest voice. I've kind of noticed that a lot of Korean, Japanese singers, even certain Filipino, Indonesia, it kind of they do not like to go too much into their chest voice. They do not like to drop the larynx too much and make too much space lower, because the kind of lighter and more airy qualities are more preferred. But she's not afraid of that. She's using a lot of very full, very substantial voice over there. Could you see? She's opening so nicely. I can already tell that her songs are a bop, but also I can really tell that she's not afraid to, like, really sing a very vocally challenging songs, because most of this song was just like belt.
되죠? 저녁하늘 어떤 날이든 저녁하늘은 못 올려보는 습관이 있어. 온 세상이 날 떠나는 듯한 이상한 그 기분이 싫어. 멀리 떨어지는 저 해는 내일 다시 올 텐데 나를 비춰줬던 햇살은 아닐 것 같아.
Ooh, beautiful development. Here you can really hear beautifully how well the voice is placed. It's very thin. Now she's singing really lightly, so it's very thin, but the placement is just so obvious in here, and it's just so well done. Dang! Okay. First of all, sassy queen, absolutely love her. I cannot get enough of this girl, honestly. With the mood and with the attitude, of course, like, if you are accompanied with a good technique and like good singing, this is just great. But she has everything to deliver with it. Like the mood and attitude that I can really believe that she does have. It's really, really cool. The music definitely matches her energy. And a lot of times I feel like the music is either underwhelming for the power of the singer, or when the singer is more on the lighter side, more on that like kind of tamed down, it's overwhelming for the singer. So if you find a good match, it's really, really great. Good control. There's definitely a lot of additions to my playlist in here. She has a very sustainable singing technique, and she has a very good breath control because a lot of those phrases are pretty long. It's honestly something that I really love to see because you have someone who can manage their breath and just like make it work in the very long phrases, know which part is gonna consume the most, focus on that, and just make it effortlessly. So that's great.
이 노래 제가 정말 좋아하는 노래인데요. 저 에일리는 여러분들의 꿈을 항상 응원합니다. 누군가 나에게 절대로 하지 말라고 그래도 난 기억고 하고 말 거야.
Her songs are just so strong.
아무것도 들리지 않아 모든 걸 내 뜻에 날 맡길 거야. I'm going higher 날 막을 수는 없어 내가 가는 이 길에 더 이상 두려움은 없어. Going higher 내가
See, this is the placement I'm talking about. When you have such a fantastic placement, going higher from the belt and just really tightening it is really not problematic at all.
바라보는 순간 눈부시게 빛나는 또 다른 나를 보게 될 거야.
Beautiful run.
Find a way to
My breath in actually matched that belt. That belt was beautiful. You could see physically, if we're gonna rewind it, this is a great example of beautifully opened, relaxed belt. You can physically see it on her. She did great. Look at her. This was the preparation phase. Absolutely. She was not testing the waters, but if you have like a really high belt in the song, it's sometimes amazing to have like, I call it pre-built or like a mini build in like before a huge one, because it kind of mentally prepares you for the big one. Warm up into that position. You're testing the water a little bit. That's what this was. Beautiful.
여러분도 이 노래 꼭 집에서 같이 불러주세요. Sing. 노래가 늘었어. 너와
Also, I really like the color that she has when she's belting. It's not shouty. It's not too metallic. She is one of the lucky ones who just can belt and it's just not tearing your ears apart. Like people with a really bright metallic belts, when they just keep on going and going and going, people just like, oh my God, I know I can do it, but please stop because this is just too much. But her belts are very, very nice. They have a rich, beautiful color.
뛰고 나서 음악에
well. When you have your voice under control, it's incredible what else you can do with it. So if you're comfortable somewhere, the belt is well done, and your voice is just set very well at that place, you can go a little up, you can do rundown, you can move around that area effortlessly, and that's what she's doing. Also notice how different is her nasal placement. Oh, nasal placements. And then in comparison to this, where she's just completely relaxing and opening the throat for the belts. And the tone quality is completely different on those two places. It's really beautiful. This was belt after belt after belt after belt. And it was still very pleasant to listen to.
Hey, this goes out to all my ladies out there. Clap, clap, clap your hands, clap, clap. Come on.
I bet on live performances it's fun, right? I don't know if she's writing her own songs, but if she is or has someone writing them for her, they're doing a very good job with putting a lot of open vowels that she can really relax her jaw into. They're just very well placed and formulated for a lot of belts, and she is doing a lot of belts, so that's really good for her.
Hey.
She's going through phases as this video kind of progresses. When she started singing at the very beginning of the video, I kind of felt like she's gonna have a very similar placement as IU, because she started with like placing her sound a lot into the nasal area. It was thin, but it had the potential to like grow really bigger, and progressively through the video she completely abandoned that kind of concept, and she's just completely continuing with very open, beautiful belts. She feels like she also feels way much comfortable at this part of the video than at the beginning. She's having a lot of fun, and her belts are just not nervous, they're not stern, they're not stuck up. I like that she sings very smart. So first she makes sure that she's comfortable at the area. She makes sure that her jaw is relaxed and everything is set and well done at the place where it's supposed to be. And then she starts adding a little bit like a run, or she kind of brings it a little up and down. There's a lot of grounds to play with her type of singing, and it's really cool. She's comfortable there, and it's because she has a good technique in the first place.
Yeah, this is my song. I'm loving this vibe. Let's go.
That I understood. It's so obvious that she loves her songs as well. Like, she has relationship to every single one of them. The tone changed.
답답했을까 내 이기심들이 우리 사랑하노라 내 뜻대로만 해서 헤어지고 나서야 널 알게 됐나 봐 이제서야
Dang, that was a stunner of a song.
지금 김신 빙의하고 있습니다. 저는 크리스천이에요.
She has such a huge presence too.
너를 지켜보고 설레고 우습게 질투도 했던
And she's back into that little tiny nasal quality. The way she's just switching it is just completely blowing me away.
평범한 모든 순간들이 캄캄한 영원
Dang.
기다림 속으로 햇살처럼 네가 내렸다 한 번쯤은 행복하고 싶었던 바람 너까지 울게 만들었을까 모두 잊고 살아가라 내가 널 찾을 테니 네 숨결 다시 나를 부를 때 잊지 않겠다 너를 지켜보
Ooh, we're going higher. I really like that. We have a lot of close-ups. I know it might sound a little strange, but every single time some singer is belting, I'm trying to show the audience how their kind of jaw looks like, because the good technique is to just really completely relax it. And we're getting so many amazing kind of frames, looking straight at her, doing it absolutely right. So this is really, really awesome that I get to show you.
가진 모든 순간들 언젠가 만나 우리 가장 행복한
A little switch.
첫눈처럼 내가 가겠다 너에게 내가 가겠다
Well, this song was tough. She has a lot of difficult songs in the repertoire. Like, you can already tell that a lot of them are very heavily based on belts. They are very, very, very difficult when it comes to breath control and just overall stamina. She is a freaking vocal athlete when it comes to this. She's doing so freaking well. The belts there were very interconnected to each other, which sometimes can be a good thing, but at the same time, it's really difficult for breath control, and it's really, really a chain reaction. So you have to start well to finish well. And I also could see how much she got into that emotional space where she really induced the emotion out of her. It was not just, hey, I can technically sing this, that's cool. She can, and that's cool. But at the same time, I could really feel that she switched into that emotion and just delivered it, which is one thing that I really noticed about her. Like, throughout the whole video, like, whatever song starts to play, she instantly switches into that mood, and she's like, oh my god, okay, this is for my girls. Or she's like, okay, now we're going a little bit more emotional, and you could like literally see the switch in her mood.
네, 여러분, 이 곡은 저의 신곡입니다. Make up your
Okay, this is from 2021, so it's one of the newest ones, I guess.
Baby, make up your mind. 이거 될 것 같아 널 한눈에 알아봤어 난 자꾸 아른아른하니 왜
like her style.
언제 고백할까 싶은데 결정 못하는 네가 다가 좋아해 말이래 묵직하게 굴었다간 망해 애타게 하는 것도 매력은 있지만 You take your time 마치 연인 같아 지금 내게 보여줄래 네 맘 이러면 어때 우리 둘인데 어차피 결과 뻔해
Nice run. I almost like her runs down more than the runs up, honestly.
Baby, make up your mind. Hey,
Oh, the beat is good.
make up your
Heavy,
mind.
but really cool.
Yeah, baby, make up your mind.
Ooh, the last two songs might be my faves, though.
이번 곡은 저희 두 번째 타이틀곡.
Okay, this is another new one from 2021.
저희 사랑하는
I have to look more into her playlist. Let me know which songs I should react to separately.
떨어지네요. Yeah. 바람에 날려서 흩어지네요. 봄바람 따뜻해질 때 모든 게 살아나는데요. Baby, 나는 또 겨울 속에 살고 있겠죠. Yeah.
She's doing one thing that IU is doing as well, and it's just a sign of a good singer. She can go super light and do not push into that. If this would be a very beginning of the performance, I would not be surprised, but if you take into consideration that we've had like a build fest just a few seconds ago, and now she's just like going soft and airy again with no like hesitation, it's really cute.
꽃잎들아 안녕 다 같이 안녕 우리 다시 만날 때 그땐 처음처럼 아름다웠죠
Oh, the tiny switch at the end, beautiful touch.
아름답게 피었죠 바람아 바람아 나를 내려갔죠 바람아 바람아 나를 안았죠 바람아 바람아 Still love you yeah yeah 바람아 바람아 나를 내려갔죠 바람아 바람아 나를 안았죠
She's gonna point at me one more time and I'm gonna start blushing.
아름답게 피었죠 감사합니다.
She doesn't have live audience. I'll be one. Woo! Oh, she's so cute. Does Dingo have one performance that doesn't slap? Because I might be just as well in love with this channel, because every single artist that I react to from this channel is just absolutely freaking stunning. I want to hear her originals. I want to hear her covers. I want to hear her transition from the younger self into what she's now, because this is a grown singer that I'm looking at right now. This is a singer that very obviously has tons of experience, and she really translated it into her technique and into her singing. The experience is just definitely absolutely there and very present. She's comfortable in her own skin. She's comfortable in her own voice. I love singers like that because that's how everyone should feel. Not everyone feels like that. Some people are still getting there. Some people are in the middle. Some people are just at the very beginning of the journey, but she's there. It's just such a great inspiration for every singer to look at, because this is how a comfortable, confident singer looks like. And it's just absolute pleasure to watch that. Like, I am completely blown away. I noticed that the last two songs were from 2021, so they're apparently very new, and I would love to see if there are some live performances to them, or if you have any other recommendations, let them down in the comments. I'll really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe right here. Here is the video recommended for you, and here is rest of my Korean and Japan reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.